everybody, welcome back to Wrestling Rampage. I'm Joey, and today, guys, I have a package right here in the mail. Went ahead and ripped it open. Let's go ahead and give just a little sneak peek. Just a little sneak. Ooh, oh, I've seen some Sega Dreamcast games in here. That's right, I picked up a lot of Sega Dreamcast games. There's 3 Sega Dreamcast games in here, so let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and go with the first one here. We have, if I can get it out here, you know what, I'm just going to pull all of them out, and let's go over them one by one real fast. First game that we have here is, for the Sega Dreamcast, it is Sega Bass Fishing. This game, I already own this game, and I actually paid way more than I paid this time for it. I think I paid around $7 or $8 for the one I have. I actually got this for like $4. Damn good deal on it. That's also why I picked it up as well. It was only $4. If you guys never played Sega Bass Fishing, it is a very fun, like, arcade style bass fishing game. Open it up. It is complete with manual. That is fantastic. Let's look at condition of disc. Fucking amazing. Awesome. There's a bass right there. You're wondering, well, if you own it, why the hell did you pick it up? Honestly, it was really cheap. So that's why I picked it up. Sega Dreamcast games are kind of hard. They're very hard to find where I live. I have been lucky and found quite a few, but most of my Dreamcast games that I buy, I have to buy online because the ones that are in stores are very expensive, or they don't have a huge selection of Sega Dreamcast games. So when I find Dreamcast games on the internet cheap, I might pick them up just if I already have them or not. All new Dreamcast exclusive game modes. Fish react realistically to changing conditions and lure types. There's 8 fishing locations rendered in gorgeous 3D graphics, 14 lures. You can even use the Dreamcast fishing controller for a more lifelike experience. So, if you have not played this, it is a fun game. It's kind of arcadey because it did come from an arcade game. If you guys ever played the arcade game, I have played the arcade game of Sega Bass Fishing, and I really enjoyed it. So that's why I picked this up. Plus, this is actually an original one. The one I have is the Sega All Stars version. So I think this one's a lot better because it's the actual version. It's not the All Stars version. So this I actually picked up for $4 off of eBay. That's a hell of a deal. This game usually sells anywhere from $8 to $10. I actually seen this at Game Exchange for $8. So I saved about half of the money buying this. So that was a good deal. This game I do not own, and that's why I picked it up. It is for the Sega Dreamcast as well. It's Sega Sports Arcade. It is Virtua Tennis. I like tennis games. A lot of people don't. Tennis and golf are some of my favorite sports games that I can find. Well, I do like a lot of the Mario sports games, but this just seems pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and open this up. It is complete with manual. The tennis ball for Virtua Tennis does have a little bit of scratching on it, but it does look really good. Shouldn't have a problem with it. It says Virtua Tennis serves up great action, perfect game, triumph of the world tournaments. Prepare yourself to the coveted number ranking in the world. It is a smash arcade hit. Realistic graphics. It does look pretty realistic, and that's one of the reasons why I want to pick this game up, because I did see some graphic details of this and it looks fantastic. It is 1 to 4 players, so 4 players could actually play this game, so that's pretty cool. standard controller, VMU compatible. You can even use the arcade stick as well. Now that's pretty cool. This game, not worth a lot of money, but I only paid $5 for it. So $5 for this game. Not bad. Something I can add to my Dreamcast collection. I mean, I don't really want any of the like basketball games or the football games unless I can find them for really dirt cheap. I'm talking about dirt cheap. This game I don't find that very often. A lot of the football and basketball games, I find those quite often. This one I don't. So Virtua Tennis, not bad, not a bad deal on that. And then the last Sega Dreamcast game that I picked up is something I already own, but this same thing about the Sega Bass Fishing. I own the Sega All-Stars edition of it. So when I seen that I got the original, that's pretty cool. And this is a great arcade game as well, if you guys ever played it. It is Crazy Taxi. So I got Crazy Taxi. This is a fun arcade kind of game. If you guys ever played The Simpsons Road Rage, it's kind of like this. You know, except for you're a taxi driver and you gotta drive them. It's a really fun game if you guys ever get a chance to play it. Grab the wheel and prepare for the craziest cab ride of your life. It says massive interactive courses. All new courses developed for Dreamcast. 3 game modes: arcade, original game, Crazy Box. 4 unique taxi cabs with 4 unique drivers. Rockin' soundtrack from the hits of Offspring and Bad Religion. It does have a pretty good, awesome soundtrack on here. Very fun. If you guys ever played this game, I suggest you get this game. I found it for decently priced. That's why I picked it up as well, because the one I paid was, I think I paid close to retail price for the one I got, or online price. This game usually sells anywhere from like $15 to $16 usually. And it even says right here, Crazy Taxi, the smash arcade hit, comes to the Sega Dreamcast. Weave your way through crowded streets, across sidewalks, even under water. In a wild and frantic race to deliver passengers on time. In Crazy Taxi, time is money, and only the craziest of cabbies earn their fare. Fun-ass game. If you guys like arcade kind of style games, you would really like the Sega Bass Fishing and Crazy Taxi. Let's go ahead and open it up. It is complete with manual. There's the disc. Flawless. This is a flawless disc. Fantastic condition. Like I said, this game usually sells for about $15 to $16 online almost all the time. I actually found this on eBay for $7. So I got it for half of what it's worth, and plus it's an original. The one I have is an All-Stars version. Now, would I probably sell these 2 games? Probably, because I can probably make a decent profit off these, because together I only spent $11 on these, and I can probably get at least 20 for these. So I could probably double my money on these games if I wanted to sell these, and I'm up for it. If you guys want Sega Bass Fishing or Crazy Taxi, get in contact with me. You guys get in contact with me on Facebook or on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll set out a deal for these games if you guys want them. Or if you want the Sega All-Stars editions, because I'll sell those as well. As long as I have a copy of these games, I don't care personally, but I paid really cheap for these games. As you can tell, I bought 3 of these. So let's see, $7 plus 5, so that's 12, plus $4, so that's $16. I paid $16 for 3 Sega Dreamcast games. That's a pretty good deal to me, if you ask me, because I don't find Dreamcast games often. So there you guys go. $16 for these 3 games. Not a bad deal. 2 of them are classic games, and then a sports game that I've been wanting to try to get for cheap. Pretty good deal. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage. Make sure you guys follow me and Tommy on Instagram as well. Our links are in the description below. Make sure that you guys do that. And also make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys. And we'll see you guys next time.